Okay, and welcome back. So, up next, we are covering my Sony PSP collection. Prior to that, this video, we just checked out my Vita collection. I love the PlayStation Portable, and I used to have a bigger collection. However, some of it got into the hands of my little brother, and I don't think I'm going to see it back. That being said, what I do have is classic. So, let's check it out. Alright, so let's take a look at some of my games. So, first up, I have the Simpsons game on the PSP. Yes, the Simpsons game, because I can't say no to the Simpsons, ever. Up next, I have a classic one that you must play, own, download. I don't care. It's on the PS Store, PSN Store, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. This is a good one. Definitely check it out. Up next, we have Resistance Retribution, another great game on the PSP, and that's a shooter right there. Up after that, I have Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and funny enough, that's the first time I played The Force Unleashed was this version of the on the PSP. I liked it. I didn't hate it. All right, we have Little Big Planet for the PSP. I really tried to like this series. I just couldn't get into it, and I bought it. I bought it many times. Whatever. Silent Hill Origins. This is a great prequel to the original Silent Hill game, and it is awesome and so worth playing on the PSP. Alright, now we have Tekken Dark Resurrection, because you gotta have a fighter, and Tekken was a good one. And we have Killzone Liberation. This is a cool top-down shooter, and it had, I don't know if you can still play online. You probably can, but it was just, back when I was playing it, there was so many cheaters, and like, it was still a good time, but man, there was a lot of cheaters. Anyway, Deadhead Fred. This game has charm, it has style. You are Fred, you are dead, and you replace your head with different other heads, and you get different abilities. It is a cool platforming game, a lot of style, very dark, very funny. You should check it out. And if you don't buy a copy, you can download it because it's on the PSN Store, the PlayStation Network Store. Next we have Pata 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 Bone! This is a great music rhythm game. There was 3 of them on the PSP. In fact, right now, if you're in North America, you get Patapon 3 for free. Alright, this game sucked many hours out of my life. It was awesome. Sid Meier's Pirates. I love Pirates. I'm a sucker for this game, but this version on the PSP especially, I can't believe how many hours I put into this. And it's a pirate sim. You play as a pirate. You battle it out against other pirates. You trade. You find gold. You find out all this shit. It's good. You should check it out. Next up, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. And I did not pay $17.99 for it. Definitely not. But it's a good game. You should buy it and play it. So, next we have one of 2 sealed PSP games, and that is Parappa the Rappa. I love this game. This game needs more sequels in its series. So fun. Music rhythm game. You play as Parappa, and you're trying to impress your girlfriend. It's great. So much fun. It's not a long playthrough, but it's just so happy and fun. I can't explain it any better than that. Play it. Download it. Next, we have Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. A great game for the PSP. You should all own it. And here's another one you should all own. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Basically a sequel to Final Fantasy VII. Not really a sequel, actually, more like a prequel. Actually, it's a prequel. I take that back. It's a prequel. But what is a sequel is The Third Birthday. It is the third and final game in the Parasite Eve series, and sadly, the game was never as great as the first one. But this was okay. It was not an RPG. It was more of like an action game, but you know what? It was just nice to see that there was a third game on the PSP. So I have that complete, obviously. Next, we have what came with my PSP, Ratchet & Clank Size Matters, and it, funny enough, comes with this small little container for just the UMD. Yeah. Good game, though. It's really good. Alright. Next up, we have two RPGs. We have Star Ocean, The First Departure, and Star Ocean Second Evolution. That is, as you may have guessed, the first two Star Ocean games remastered on the PSP, and totally worth playing on the PSP. In case of the first one you can't even play on PlayStation 1. I played the second one for the first time on the PlayStation. Really enjoyed it. But I never played the first one, so there was a deal on those at one point in time, and that's where I got them. So it was like buy one and get the second one like half price, or I don't remember, whatever it was. But I got them both. Really happy I played the first one. Great games. Definitely worth checking out if you're into RPGs. Sadly, apparently the new Star Ocean's not so great, but I'll probably still check it out because I actually have all of the versions of Star Ocean on the PlayStation. Moving along, we have God of War, Chains of Olympus. A great game, and this also showed off what the PSP was capable of doing at the time. So much fun if you're into God of War series. And last but certainly not least in my PSP games, again, just showing you my complete Valkyrie profile collection one at a time. And not only do I have it complete, but I also have the European version and the North American version, which is actually sealed. Don't know if you can see that, but yes, this is still factory sealed. I love this series. I love this game. You should check this one out. This one is not super expensive to find and play, unlike the one on the PlayStation 1. So, what's the moral? Play this fucking game and enjoy it. There you have it, people. That has been my Sony PSP collection. Please like if you like, hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and leave a comment in the comments below. Let me know what games you think I should add to my PlayStation Portable collection in the future. I'll let you know if I did have it and it was just taken away from me. That being said, up next we have PlayStation 2. Yes. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.